This is Smallzy Surgery.
Hey, what's up? This is Maisie Peters. You're listening to Smallzy on Nova.
Hey, on the show tonight, she's got a night off, so I mad appreciate her deciding to spend it with me. Maisie Peters is here, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Regal wave, regal wave.
Yes, that is, gave me the Queen wave.
I did,
That
yes.
was very English of you.
You are so welcome.
It's so British.
I long to provide.
Welcome back to the country.
Thank you so much. I love this country. I feel like in many ways I am Australian and always but reality.
Do you really feel that?
I do feel that. I feel like I love it here. I love Australians. I feel like we have kindred energy.
Okay.
I feel like we connect.
Yes.
And I just like it here a lot. I think the shows are always so fun. People are always so nice. I met like a nice girl in the airport. I met two nice girls in the airport, and they were both so nice. And they were just like,
Really?
I was just having my smoothie. They were chilling. One
Yeah.
girl asked me to come to Perth. I said, I will try.
Yeah.
And then that was that. And
That's
they were just so nice.
That's
yeah.
lovely. How's air travel in Australia? Because you just got off a plane.
I did.
How is air travel compared to? I feel like air travel in Australia is a little bit less aggressive than like getting on a BA flight or something like that, going domestic somewhere in the UK.
Oh my God. Air travel was great. I've just remembered when I gave my boarding pass to the
Yes.
woman, and I was a bit confused because I'm a few brain cells short, and I was a bit confused, and I gave the boarding pass to the woman, and she was like, I was like, is it over here? And she was like, yeah. Also, loved you on the project. You were so funny. And I was like, oh my God, thanks, Queen. And she was like, yeah. I looked and I thought, I like this girl. And I was like, oh my God, I like you. And then I walked into the plane.
There you go.
That's never happened to me in England. They
I
would
bet
never
it
say
doesn't.
that.
They'd be like, oh,
They hiss
she's
at me.
here again.
Yeah. They
What's
literally
she
hiss at
doing
me
here?
and sort of push me on the plane.
Last time you were here, you were doing the Ed Sheeran tour. You're back doing your own solo shows. That must be super. You must be so stoked to be able to come back 12 months later and do literally sold out shows around the country.
Yeah, it's so fun. I love it.
You did Brisbane last night, night off tonight, which you're here, grateful. You got the Horden in Sydney tomorrow, and then Melbourne on the weekend.
True.
True,
Good
yes.
knowledge.
Yes,
good trivia.
it's written down here in front of me.
I thought you'd memorized it.
Yeah.
That's disappointing, Smallzy, but it's okay.
Now, what are you doing with your downtime? Because in Melbourne, it's Grand Prix weekend. Do you love the car racing?
The thing about me is I am so good at driving. I'm such a bad driver.
Okay.
I passed my driving test on my third time. I had 3 driving instructors. It took me 3 years.
Wow.
So much time and money and tears, and I did pass.
You don't drive. I wouldn't imagine you drive very much now, though.
No, I don't. But
She
like,
gets driven, everybody. She's Maisie Peters.
Well, you know what? That could be true, but also mainly that is because no one would get in the car with me.
No.
I just be by myself all the
Sure.
time. Everyone
Okay.
refuses. The last time I drove was in April to pick somebody up from the train station.
April last year?
Yes, I'm not kidding. April.
That's the
year.
last time you
Yes.
drove?
I do also live in London where you don't really drive, so
No.
I went to my hometown
Yeah.
where you do drive, and I went to the station to pick up somebody. And bear in mind, it's my local station. It's 10 minutes away. I've gone there like probably over 1,000 times since I was 11.
Yeah.
And I did have to practice the route 3 times with my mum.
A little bit of
in
anxiety.
the
You're a
car.
bit anxious.
Yeah,
You got a little
could
nervous.
say. Some would say maybe I was a little bit stressed. So I
Yeah.
did practice the route
You
3 times.
practiced the pickup.
And then on the 6th time it would have been, the 6th time I drove on the wrong side of the road.
No.
But it's okay, here I am to tell the tale.
You know, you're not helping
I
out
hope
the
the
whole
British
women
driving police aren't
well,
listening
no,
to
you're
this.
not. You're not helping out the women driver stereotype at all. There.
Well, I would say no comment, but also
Don't make one. I
As
know I
much
shouldn't
as
have said
I
it.
am a rogue driver, you know who's probably a rogue driver? You.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Are you good?
No,
I don't believe it. Face
I don't
like that,
think so.
you'd be shit behind
no,
the wheel.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I don't have any parking fines or speeding tickets. I'm pretty good with
You're
that
just
stuff.
saying that because you're on the radio in
That's
Australia
true.
and they're listening, aren't they?
That's true. That
They're
is
always
true.
listening.
It is the Grand Prix on the weekend. Are you going to be seeing it? The F1. Do you follow motorsport?
Do I follow my sport? What a question.
What a stupid question.
Do I?
Don't answer
Do
it.
I?
No, no, no,
Absolutely. What if I
don't-
said I did?
No,
What if I
you-
said I did?
You don't.
What if I said I'm an expert?
You looked at me with a dumb blank look going, F1, who do I know?
F1 stands for fantastic.
Yeah, but it's not
One.
for you. Yeah.
I am the one, and I love F1. And I do like F1 a lot.
She won't be doing any Grand Prix related activities this weekend.
You might catch me in the car. What
You
about
might-
that?
you may.
What about if I'm the one driving the car? Then what? You feel silly.
I will feel sick. Hey, you're obviously on the road playing shows. Do you the album is out? Do you get chance to write while you're playing and touring? Do you do the shows, lock them away, and then when the tour's over, that's when you get back to writing the next record and new songs?
Yeah, I mean, I've sort of been writing a bit in the last few months for whatever the next record will be.
Okay.
And then obviously I'm on tour now, and then off tour for like a month or two.
Yeah.
Before we go back on tour with Coldplay. Very fun.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes, you're going on tour with a lot of people
know.
this year.
I am.
Sorry. Who? Just quickly list them out. You got Coldplay. Then I think Conan Gray.
Yes.
Yes. And then I believe. Is there another one? Noah
There is.
Khan?
Indeed.
There
That's
you go.
the Holy Trinity.
That is
it's my
it.
Holy Trinity.
Wow.
And I'm so excited. I love them all. They're all so talented and they're all so inspiring for different reasons. Like Coldplay's been my favorite band since I was a kid, and Noah's like a really good friend of mine, and seeing his rise has just been so cool and like so deserved, and it's amazing to see. And then Conan, I've actually also known, little known fact is that like we both had YouTube channels at the same time.
Okay.
And when we were like 16 or 17, and we used to follow each other on YouTube, and we used to like tweet each other, and we were like, big fans. Before either of us would put out any music, we'd be like,
Okay.
oh my God, like I hope you're so famous one day so like we can hang out at the Grammys or something like that, as a tweet we both sent to each other.
That's insane.
And now we're friends.
And look at
we're
that.
going on tour. And we're
How
playing Madison
crazy is
Square.
that?
I know,
How
crazy
is
times.
that? Maisie Peters is hanging out with us tonight. Now, obviously, whereabouts in the UK are you from? Whereabouts in particular were you born and bred?
I was born in Brighton,
Yes.
which is like a coastal town.
Oh, that's the Pebble Beach place
It
with
is
the
Pebble
pier.
Beach. Yes,
Yes. Okay, so you're full English through and through.
indeed.
Indeed. Where's Kate Middleton?
You don't even want to know what number person you are to ask me that in Australia.
Okay.
You don't even want to know. If I knew, I wouldn't tell you.
No,
That's the
you
thing,
couldn't. You'd
Smallsy.
have to kill me, right?
It would be actually.
Do
like,
you
probably
think I had James Bay here?
non-constitutional.
I had James Bay here last night.
Did you ask him?
I did. He was.
He wouldn't know.
No, he was one of the last people to see her alive.
Oh.
He saw her 85 days ago at the Christmas carols that the royal family does. She hasn't been seen in public since.
That's actually huge.
Yeah.
Not
and he,
you giving me information on Kate Middleton.
Yeah,
that
so
feels wrong.
He never gave me much, but to say he doesn't know if if it was her or her body double, because there's a lot of speculation that her body double is running around these days.
I know. I hope Kate's okay, but
Yeah.
I know?
Have you ever met her?
I've not. I've
No.
not.
Any royal encounters in your time?
I don't think so. No. Not in
Not
my
Eugenie,
lifetime.
not Beatrice.
None of the girls.
No.
None of the girls. No. I
Not
don't
even
think
some
so.
like lowly,
No.
unrelated royal family
No.
members that I wouldn't know who they were.
I don't think so. It's not like they're just running about, Like, I don't know where I would have spotted them.
Sure. Okay.
So,
I thought you maybe maybe could have gone to a party and then they were
Oh.
there, or you went to an event and then you were like, oh, the Earls of Doncaster's second wife's children's husband is here. No,
alas, it's not happening for me.
No, okay, that's fine.
Maybe James is sort of more in that ballpark.
Yeah.
But
No,
he's
that's
like tall and sexy and has a hat, so I think that sort of helps him on that pathway.
But just to clarify. No idea where Kate Middleton is. Are you buying into it? Are you?
I have a lot of thoughts on it,
Okay.
obviously.
Are you for your own safety choosing to stand on the sidelines?
I have a lot of thoughts on it, and I can't speak anything, with true confidence.
No, of course.
But I do just hope like she is
Is
okay.
okay, yeah.
And I'm watching along with the rest of the world.
And you can't wait for if there's ever one day to be a Netflix true crime series.
I would. You know what? I loved the Harry and Meghan one on Netflix.
Oh, you did you?
Well, I watched the first few episodes, and I liked that she called Harry H on her phone.
Okay,
I was like,
right.
sexy.
Sexy, okay,
like,
great.
That is sexy,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Nice. Okay, great.
Meghan, heart from me.
Really?
Yeah, love
Okay.
Meghan Markle.
Polarizing figure, Meghan Markle.
Not if you're a good person.
Okay.
Meghan Markle's a
Sure.
slay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. We may have to agree to disagree. I don't know anything in particular. I'm just judging from the sidelines.
Well, Smallsy, that would make us enemies.
Do you know her?
No?
Oh, okay.
Do you?
No, I don't. No.
Well, then I guess we're on the same level, to be fair. Yeah.
I mean, I only watched the Oprah interview, and I just thought it just seemed a little classless, if I don't say so
Well,
myself.
I have different opinions.
Okay.
But that is the truth. We have different opinions. And that's
do.
where we'll stay, I guess.
I guess we will.
Yeah.
Because you may know them and I don't, so I will leave it at that. I saw on your TikTok that you've seen some Australian animals while you're here.
I have.
You've rated them.
Yes.
Can I go through the rating?
Yes.
The rating was it the koala? Did you rate that the highest? The koala,
No, actually, what was highest was the sugar glider.
the
That got a
sugar
10
glider,
out of 10.
the 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
What else? What other animals did you meet while you were here? You saw a snake.
I did. I saw a snake. I saw what was that possum thing?
The ringtail possum? No,
It
wombat.
was like wombat.
You saw a wombat. That is
wombat
not-
was
it's not-
was no okay. It was like a big possum.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a big possum.
Yeah.
I
Did you
loved
like the
koala.
wombat?
I did. Yeah,
Cute.
I liked the wombat. I loved the sugar glider. I really liked the koala. I didn't mind the snake. I'm actually not that snake opposed.
Okay.
I don't like spiders. Like if there was a spider in here, I would have to be in there. But I actually don't mind a snake.
Okay.
I didn't like the crocodile very much.
Not,
that was a
not
weird
your vibe. Not your
yeah,
vibe.
weird vibe.
Have you encountered the famous bin chicken while you're here?
Yes.
Okay, you have.
Is that the chickens that just are on about?
They're the white ones that eat food out of the trash bins
I
in
was
the
in
city.
Byron Bay and there was like chickens just about.
They probably
think
just
no?
been no. I think you've seen different ones.
Oh,
When
okay.
you leave the show tonight,
Look out.
look out for the famous.
Do they just run wild?
They're white. They look dinosaur-esque with their prehistoric big long beak, and they're always eating trash. Hence, we have named
Oh.
them the bin chicken.
Well, that's useful to know.
Yeah, keep an eye out.
I will look for them because I like a little chicken.
However, no bin chickens in Melbourne
Oh, well,
because
that's
they haven't
sad.
migrated that far south. That's a true fact for
Oh,
you.
That's a good fact.
Yeah, use that.
Well, I'll look out for them for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
In Sydney.
And keep an
Try
eye.
and catch one.
No,
Take it home with me.
You could.
Put it in my hand luggage.
What else are you doing while you're here? People can go. Obviously, you got the rest of the shows, and then any more downtime, or you're going to bounce.
What am I doing?
Where are
Well,
you going?
I'm only here, sadly, for a brief time.
Yeah.
We're doing Sydney and then we're doing Melbourne. But what I'm trying to think. I mean, I'm just trying to soak up as much of like the wonderful Australian nature. You know,
Yeah.
going beaches.
Sure.
Love those.
Love that.
Melbourne, I am fond of, and obviously Fitzroy is like a really fun area, and I have friends in Melbourne
Oh,
who
nice.
live near.
Okay, great.
So I'm going to try and
Catch up
head
with them.
back there.
Have a nice little swanky dinner or something like that.
Maybe I shall.
Lovely. Well, it's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you so much for
I'm
having
going to
me.
ask you off the air what your theory is on Kate Middleton, and tell me about why I should change my opinion on Meghan Markle.
I can't wait. Let's go.
Let's chat about it. Maisie Peters, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.
Smallsy Surgery.
Is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.